Hear the voice of the bard, who present, past, and future sees, whose ears have heard the holy word that walked amongst the ancient trees, calling the lapsed soul and weeping in the evening dew, that might control the starry pole and fallen light renew. O earth, return, arise out of the dewy grass. Night is worn, and the morn rises from the slumberous mass. Turn away no more, while without turn away. The starry floor, the watery shore, is given thee to the break of day. Good to be with you. It is I, your bard, your spiritual entertainer, here with the bunny cam. There they are. Look at that cuteness, that that love for one another. Look at that. So in love, they are always united. Right, Mr. Bunny? Right? He's an old man. You're an old man, aren't you? You are an old man. Look at you, got eye boogers in your eyes. You are old. You got a cold, Mr. Bunny? Sometimes he gets these colds. I know, I got the allergies. The allergies are getting to me today. The bunny cam, there you are. These precious, adorable creatures. Look at that, always coming together like this in the shape of a heart. Look at that. You see it? They're always coming together. The bunny heart. Oh, they are precious. Right, Mrs. Bunny? You are a precious lady. Tell them. Look into the eye of the bunny. You will find yourself. There it is, the eye of the bunny. There it is. Right, mister? All right. Let's go back to our spiritual entertainment. They are adorable, aren't they? Let me find a good background here for you today. Let's see here. I got all of these backgrounds, all of these tarot cards that I have in here. Oh, which one should I have? Trying to find the right one. That is always the key. Right? How about the classic one here? This is always my favorite one. Ah, there we are. All right. There you are. It is time to see me now. The human rabbit. It is my totem, of course. Good to be with you. Good to have you here for your entertainment privilege. I got to turn my music up just too low. There we are. Perfect. Now we are rolling out here. Good to be with all of these wonderful people here every day. I am with you, right? Who else does this, right? Who else joins you for a spiritual? If you're here, go up and give that a touch. You see that little thumb thing there? Or you can go deep on your screen, or go up to the three pointy things in the corner there. Yeah, like and subscribe. I do this every day. I am here to have these conversations with you. I had to start late today because I had to go get my wife's oil changed. She wanted her tires rotated and all of that stuff. So I had to go and do that. So that's why I'm late. Usually Thursdays and Fridays I'm always a little bit late because I have to take my kids to school. Oh, that's loud. But it's spring break, so everyone's off, fighting with one another. You might hear a few fights in the background. They're always fighting, the children. All right, Truthly is here. Good to see you, Truthly. You are saying back in 1994 in Ruwa, Zimbabwe, a group of 60 children eyewitnesses saw a spacecraft crash and beings come out of it. Was this an alien encounter? You don't think so? You think it was future humans? I remember listening to that. Some of the children didn't see shit. There was only certain children that saw it. There was no everyone seeing the same thing. Now, the aliens that were appearing at this school in Africa, they claimed that they were concerned about the environment. They were environmentalist aliens, tree huggers like me. They were concerned about the future. So what do? They go to a group of school children in the middle of Africa to talk to them about the environment. What an appropriate thing for an aliens to do, right? We've come here to talk to you about the environment. and then we are going to leave. Why not go to like the United Nations, like they do? You ever see that movie where that one alien comes down, and they made it like in the 50s, and they remade it in the 90s. This movie, I forgot what it is. This giant alien comes out of the spaceship and warns the planet. And then what do? They shoot the guy. He's like, I'm here to bring peace. Now there will be violence. And then all kinds of shit started happening. I don't know if you, I remember, what was the name of that movie? Does anyone, The Day the Earth Stood Still. Yeah. Remember that? But in that, now with myself, I've heard from spiritual entities. I'm open to the idea that I'm nuts. I could be. I don't think that I am. I operate, by, try my experience. I think have helped me. But I could be like, that Russell Crowe movie, The Beautiful Mind. That was based on a real person who had schizophrenia, and the voices that he heard allowed him to cope with the experiences. They were helpful to him, the voices he heard, and then they were very unhelpful when they were threatened. Right, in the movie, he does some very bad things to his family there. Right, they said that they wanted to kill his wife or something. Right, and I'm open to the idea, as he was. He knew eventually he said, this is a mental delusion. And he overcome it. And he was a mathematician. I mean, that's a beautiful movie. Now, I certainly could be mentally ill. I hear things every now and then. I experience presence and stuff like that. I'm open to the idea that I am ill. But based on what we find in human nature, there's other people that experience what I have. I am not alone. And just as with any mental illness, you're not alone, right? But this is very historical, and it helps people to achieve great things, right? If my delusion, as some would call, it's helped me to be a better person. So I'm willing to live with it as such. But I don't believe that I am deluded. I believe that my experiences are very genuine, have helped me, but I'm open to the idea. Now, this experience there, well, in Africa with the school children, right? Some of them didn't see shit. Now, is it possible that something certainly came there? But if it was a real thing that followed the laws of our universe, that we have laws of nature, right? This entity was not abiding by those laws. So it had to be spiritual. There was no alien crash or aliens stopping by. I don't think it was a crash. I think they just hung out for a while with the school children. Now, if that was a real physical thing that happened, then everyone would have saw it. Everyone would have saw it. Some of the children didn't see anything, right? It's always these children that the aliens are appearing to. There has to be a reason for that, right? I think it was probably a spiritual manifestation or delusion of some sort. Sir Flame Drop, good to see you. You're in South Africa. Did you hear about that school? That this was what, in the 70s or something that happened? Good to have you. Sir Flame Drop, the jeweler. Good to have you here, our friend. And the servant of Anubis, Vixen, is here. Good to see you. Like and subscribe if you are joining us. I love having these conversations with people about whatever you want. Aliens, spirituality, bunnies, druidry, whatever you like. And our good friend Derek Bendover, man, is here. Good to have you here. We're all lining up, being bent over for you. And the demon is here. There's a demon over there. There's a demon. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog, that little demon over there? Good to see you, our good friend. Good to have you here for your spiritual entertainment. Always nice to see all this. And our friend riding up on his moose, guzzling down a gallon of maple syrup. It is Yo Maple. Yeah. Would you imagine this big naked man riding on a moose, and he's got in his hand, it's like a deity. He's got a canister of maple syrup. He's like the new Canadian deity, running around naked on his moose. He's going to have like his offspring are going to be like satyrs, satyrs, with the horns and legs. But it's going to be a moose rack on their head, right? The satyrs or centaurs, right? Maybe you got a centaur. You have a moose body with a human head on top. That's going to be the offspring of Yo Maple here, our new Canadian deity. Could you imagine that, right? He has his own, like, satyrs and centaurs. They were like really lustful beings, right? They're all screwing each other all the time and screwing humans. You thought the moose were bad now in Canada. Wait till this god here starts breeding with them, and then you're going to have a population breakout of these new type of centaurs and satyrs running around. The moose centaurs going around, kidnapping your daughters and bringing them out into the woods and fulfilling all of their desires. Right? Could you imagine such a thing happening? Just think of all the political, at a political angle, all of the, all the problem we have with politics with humans, right? And the satyrs and the centaurs of our moose deity here, they're going to want like equal rights and things. They're going to be fighting for justice. There's going to be people out protesting, save our centaurs, save our centaurs. They have a right to go around with their dinglings hanging out. We're taking away from their culture. Everyone's all the Canadians are like, we need to put pants on those people. Maybe we can recycle some of our beer cans and kind of like make a metallic armor for the centaur people up here in Canada, right? There's going to be all kinds of new justice warriors for the centaur folk and the satyrs of Canada, thanks to our new deity friend here. Some of you, he's been here the whole time, right? And you've never known that he was a real deity, riding around naked on his moose, this great giant moose in the wilderness, right? He is a deity of syrup makers, right? Syrup makers, they call out, please make our syrup be sweet. Oh Lord, Moose Lord, oh please. See, that's a call right now. That's the prayer hotline. They're calling up here. Can you reach out to the Lord of the Moose over there in Canada? For we know you have a connection. So this is how you reach him. We have a hotline that you could call if you need prayers for your syrup, especially when you're having pancakes and syrup. Pancakes and syrup. Pancakes and syrup. It's breakfast time. Remember that? Who was that? Grand Marquis. Remember him? He was a wonderful musician that passed a while back. Grand Marquis. Girl, you got what I need. You remember that song from, was it 1990, right? Grand Marquis, the wonderful entertainer, right? Oh, man. Let's see here. Where did I go? Where did I go wrong here? Yeah. What species of rabbit are these? Oh, now they're chasing each other. Can you hear them? This poor Mr. Bunny here. He's always getting chased by a rabbit. Come here, Mr. Bunny. I will save you. I will save you, Mr. Bunny. Come here. They hate being picked up. Mr. Bunny here, he is a Rex bunny. They are both Rex bunnies, and they're both inbred. They're not mentally that sharp. They're kind of we didn't know that when we bought them, but they don't act like all the other rabbits on YouTube. Usually rabbits on YouTube, they love this, right? They love this. He likes it for about maybe 60 seconds, and then he'll want to get down, like right there. See, he's like confused. He's got a lot of his instinctual survival instincts, because of being kind of like a wild rabbit. Yeah, we both got them when they were babies. You went down here. Let me help you. There you go. Oh, you did not do that. Oh, let's see here. All right, here we are. Yeah, Captain K089, good to see you. And the Reverend Huey is here. Good to see you, our good friend, the Reverend. And Jeanette Harris, good to have you here. You had a black rabbit named Midnight Miss. You miss him, but the time was amazing. Yeah, rabbits are wonderful, right? Mine are getting old. They're 6 years. They usually last 10 years, so that yeah, he's a middle-aged rabbit. And where's the lady rabbit? Where did she go? She ran him out of their secret den. They're like hiding under the beds here. She had ran him out of there. She's like, only I'm in here today. They get like territorial and wild, my rabbits. Lewis is here. Good to have you here, our good friend Lewis, our morning astrologer, and he is also in my D&D game, which we'll be playing tomorrow night live on my D&D channel at Realmscape. If you like watching, I don't like watching it myself, but some people like watching it. So I put it up there for your humor. I'll give you a sneak peek, Lewis. Lord Hung will return to you. What the hell is this music? Guild Wars? I don't want that shit on here. I want my Baldur's Gate music. No, we'll have to go back to Oblivion. There we go. All right, Oblivion music in the background. So that is a sneak. Lord Hung will return to you at some point. All right, chunky rabbits here. They get a big, like moose. And my neighbor is here, American Maker. Good to have you here, American Maker, maker of American products. Good to have you here. Let's see here. And look at this. Our Norse pagan friend is here, Ulf. He is a Norse pagan. He is not a convert. It's always been his. You grew up in paganism, right? Because you've never been a Christian. There are a lot of people that convert to paganism today. Probably 90%, I would say, are former Christians, right? They're like, we're sick of this. We've been sacrificing to this god forever. He's always angry. We need to go to the pagan gods now. They are more chill. We are done doing this sacrifice of praise. I'm like, how many songs can you sing to this son of a bitch? We are out of here. You may have said this before, but Christian angels used to come to Earth all the time when video cameras were invented, and they had the chance to prove their beliefs. Yeah, I know. The same thing with all other deities, right? These experiences that people have, right? You know, you are given sight to see something sometimes that is not at the, like with these alien things, right? That people have. Sometimes we are either crazy or there is another level of seeing things that you're invited into. And for some reason or whatever, not everyone's on the invitation list. And I don't understand that. I would that everyone would hear what I have heard. And if you heard what I have heard, your life, it will never be the same. Once you hear those words of a deity, it changes you. It changes the direction of your life. And I don't know why. Why did I hear them? I know I needed to hear them, or I probably wouldn't be around here anymore. I'd probably be in a loony bin or something, or dead, or on drugs. So I don't understand why me. Why not? And why not all the damn time? I mean, it's like a tease. I'll say it. Well, not really, because the words that I heard is all you'll never need anything else. But it'd be nice to hear again. Can you hear me, deities upstairs here? Love to hear from you in English. I'm tired of the symbolism. I mean, why all the damn symbols all the time? I mean, it's not like you're not capable. I've heard your voice. It's not like you're not capable of speaking again. I mean, what's the deal with that, right? That's something I always try to figure out. It'd be a lot easier. But maybe the more easier it is, the less you're, operating in your own freedom and your own capacity. I don't know. There's all different ways. Like I bitch about it all the time to the deity. What's going on here? All right. Where am I at here? The day the earth stood. It's a mystery. You don't know why They didn't visit the UN. Yeah. Bart, I love your convey reason, how you convey reason through humor. Yeah, you should see it when I'm full-fledged naked. I mean, then people listen, right? There's a reason why people tell you, like, imagine everyone naked and you'll be able to speak better. Well, the other way goes around too. Now, if you're talking to someone butt naked, uh, they will listen to you. They will take you very seriously, right? And unless you're excited to see them, that would be, they would have, if you're trying to poke out their eye or something, they would have a problem with that, right? They wouldn't be able to take you seriously after that. But try it. If Jehovah Witnesses, try it out. Go door to door, and people won't say, "I got busy right now." If you go up to usually it's a male and a female. I can understand why a male would be very frightening to like an old lady answering them. Send up a naked female. Because they go in pairs, right? The male and the female. Because when Moses brought everyone into the ark, it was 2 by 2, male and female. So you have the symbolic representation of going out and getting the animals. You have the male and the female, the Jehovah Witnesses, right? But I think it would you probably get members real fast. Just think it like if you're a Mormon, you guys have the bicycles, right? Think about riding naked. I know the name tag's important. Maybe you could get like a necklace. I am Sam or something on your necklace, heaven necklace, and ride around on your bicycles naked, doing your form of evangelization. I think you'd get more people interested, right? Or maybe if you are like a Protestant Christian, have like call it as you are church. Leave all your baggage and clothing at the door and come be all you can be before your God, and then God shows up naked too for the party, right? That would, through the preacher, right? The preacher is the one who's in persona Christi. Have him come out butt naked to his community. You'd have I think you'd have a really large church, right? And just, think about that, right? Let's see here. Do I personally believe in aliens? Let's see. Some of my children, I think, are aliens. I think I was abducted and sexually experimented on. And that when the children were procreated into the world, you could just see something is they're out of this world. Some of them, my children, they must be aliens. So yes, I am a believer. I didn't tell you about my abduction. I keep it personal. I was abducted, and it's everything they say it is. It's everything. You become the probe for most of the aliens there. I mean, it's you hear stories about the probe given to you. It's really the other way around. You are the probe for the aliens, and they're a bunch of freaks in space. Freaks in space. That's what you got up there. Yeah. So yes, do I personally believe the aliens? Yeah, of course. Why not? Right? I'd like to keep it personal, though. I don't want to get into the details. Just because you're crazy doesn't mean you're wrong. Yeah. It doesn't mean you have had a bad memory. Yeah. Love and dildos. Good. Why would you have that name? Good to see you. Good to have you here. Have you ever seen the movie The Guardian? It's about a nanny who actually, a dryad who sacrifices babies to it. Yeah, that was that in the 90s? That was an old one. That was a real that old movie. Or was that, there was another one like that in the 2000s? Yeah, that was crazy. Let's see. Imagine having that as your nanny, right? That's why they make webcams now. You can hide them everywhere. You ever see that parent hid a webcam in their house? Their nanny, their house cleaning lady or whatever she was doing like satanic rituals with the child. That was. Could you imagine how terrifying that would be? I don't know how I don't know what happened. I'm sure she went to jail. I mean, the things that she was doing to the child, it was really, really bizarre. They had some sick people out there, right? Cool hand, mountain man. Good to see you. Always nice to see you. Got my allergies here in the background. Let's see here. In terms of existence, extraterrestrials, including non-binary, is possible. Likely, actually, but I don't believe in advanced extraterrestrials are living here on Earth. Yeah, well, now you know why they invented wheelbarrows, right? Why three wheels? Why that there's a connection there. If you look at it, ETs, right? ETs. There's a connection there. The invention of the wheelbarrow. Why not four wheels? Why the three? Now you know. Now you know. The way it's designed, you just slip them in and drive them around. By the way, speaking of illness, in Jordan, we have a plant which is called Jimsonweed dotra. A few seeds of this dangerous plant can give someone extreme psychosis and erectile dysfunction. Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine. Yeah, don't eat those plants over there. You don't know what. You're out running around, you're hungry, you want to make a salad out of the ground. This is what can happen. Extreme psychosis and a limp wiener. Yeah, you have be careful what you eat, right? You have to be careful. I know there's a lot of people who are loving nature and you just want to graze in your background. Look what happens. You don't want that to happen. And let's see here. All is good to see everyone. Yes. And Ryan is here. Hello, Bard, and hope everyone is having good. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I don't see how you're ill. In my belief, it's not illness. They just want to oppress humans into categorizing life. Yeah. You might be onto something, right? Who says that? You're definitely deluded. Yeah, I am. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, McRibs. We are glad that you are able to why you name yourself after one of the most terrible and disgusting forms of McDonald's sandwiches, McRibs. I don't even like McDonald's. No, thank you. Oh, where are we at? They don't want humans to be special, as it makes their beliefs look childish. You think so? It's control for the gullible. Oh man. If you're deluded bard, I am thankful for it. You aspire to good, beautiful things and do good in the world. You're quite happy and still long with you. Uh, if it turns out we're all mad, yeah, let's keep long, brother, together. Let's keep it long and to the left. I am in solidarity with you, my friend. Keeping it long. Yeah. Long, Sir Flame Drop the Long. He is no longer Sir Flame Drop the jeweler. He is Sir Flame Drop the Long. So, how long is it? Time plus distance. The math doesn't math. The odds of two multiply advanced extra testicular civilizations coming into contact while both simultaneously is exceedingly well. That's why they call them a pair, right? There's a dualism there that you find, in the extraterrestrial religion. There's not this dualism, right? You have the pair, and then you have the three, the Trinity and the two, right? They're always in conflict with one another. Oh my. Just live your life. If you're wearing a mask to appear as if you are gullible keeps you alive. Don't sell your real self to these lies. They are lies, I tell you. I will not accept them. Is that a fish? Where? Where do you see fish here? I only see rabbits. I don't see fish. Rabbits only. Oh, oops, typo. It doesn't matter now. You are Sir Flame Drop the Long. That's how. That's how long we're going to roll from that from now on. Sir Flame Drop the Long. You have to now change your Discord server name to Sir Flame Drop the Long. Yeah, we have a wonderful time. You should join our Discord server. There's a lot of creative people here, like our friend who makes beautiful jewelry. There's a join button over there. For the price of a cup of coffee, you could support what I do. I do this every day. You can, providing ongoing entertainment for you, mixing spirituality and comedy together. You don't know what you're getting from me because I have a poker face, right? So I am telling you things you don't know if it's sometimes it is I am out of my mind or just brilliant. You can't tell. Don't play cards with me either because you don't know. I bluff the whole time sometimes. You don't know. Don't play cards with me unless it's tarot cards. Then we could take the masks off. All right. Oh, cauldron times. Aes Sedai is here, the high priestess of the orchard. Bareback nude on a moose sounds extremely uncomfortable. Uh, well, he's a deity, so that is why. You're actually quite short, but only, you don't have to. Look, size doesn't matter. It's how you use it. That's what we're going here. It's how you use it. I wanted to encourage you, so you don't have to admit to any inadequacies here. We're all in this together, right? Uh, um, let's see here. Where am I at? Oh man! Not even the most of the stars you see in the sky are there. We see their light. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, right. That's pretty interesting, right? Some of the stars that we see, they don't exist, and they only exist in this memory of the light being shown to us. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? Yeah. Oh man. Grand rising, everyone. Swift Wind Aquarius is here. Good to see you. And Rose and Rook for your divination needs. Good to have you here, Reiki Master Natalie. Oh man, Moose Stars. Oh man, the Moose Man prophecies. You've heard of it? Yeah, you've heard of it. Of our deity here, Yo Maple. He is they call him the Moose Lord, Lord of the Moose. Um, let's see here. Wow. I was surprised he's not on and not complaining. Oh. Would centaur pants cover just the back legs or all four? Yeah, you have to be careful because some people would be sensitive about that, right? You have like these different tastes for different centaur pants, right? And for the satyrs as well. I mean, where do you stop with the length? Is it at the hoof, or is it at the like where the transition of the hoof comes out of the hair? You have to be very sensitive about, especially with the moose kind, the moose centaurs and the moose satyrs. They are very very. The ones from Quebec, that French English accent. I mean, they get really into it. Oh man, where are we at here? This is polo shirt look good with pants. The ears on a centaur is the obscene part. Is it? Oh man. Light from our sun itself takes several minutes to reach the Earth. Now multiply that times the stars further away. The same concept applies to our signals and potential physics. You didn't know that this deity here he is also the patron saint of skywatchers. Yo Maple, our deity, Lord, the Moose Lord. He knows all of this because he travels the universe. Some of his, you ever hear of ambrosia? Well, he makes ambrosia syrup. He travels the universe, riding his gigantic moose in the sky. Yeah, that's where Santa and the reindeer came from originally. It was from our Moose Lord here, Lord of the Moose. You hear the rabbits running around. Yeah. Bruce Bowling, nice to see you. Good to have you here for your spiritual entertainment in the morning. Oh, man, where are we at? Oh, my son didn't shut the door. He's doing something here. Oh, my word. And the brainless one is here. Good to see our Slavic pagan friend, the brainless one. Good to have you here. Centaur pants would cover the first half, you think? Yeah. Double the shirt to chest. Yeah. You knew someone that astral projected into the sun. Oh, shit. Did they think they were in hell? All this science here about the sunlight, right? Very interesting to hear from deities, Anya. If you've never heard from a deity, he is here. He is here in our midst. Riders on the Storm. Jim Morrison is here. Good to have you here. You like to imagine the Moose Man wearing in T-shirts that says like I'm a god, but I'm here to party. Oh, man. I could see that, right? He comes in with his ambrosia syrup, coming into these human parties and things. Now, throwing the odds of actually becoming advanced enough to even traverse the universe. You're not saying it's possible. Well, you're a deity, right? You can do these things. We're just catching up to you. We can't fly around on moose, you know. We are just catching up. How do you do it? What is the technology that you use to be able to traverse the universe on your flying moose? I mean, yeah, you see that, all of these tales of deities coming from various places. You have this Canadian gentleman, flying through the universe. Deities come from Canada. I mean, we have all these Canadian people here that can tell you that all the gods have come from Canada. Oh, man. Mount Katabean in Maine is guarded by a Paloma deity that's just part human and part moose and part eagle. It's probably one of his offspring here, the Lord of the Moose. Yeah, he probably was like, Pan liked to mix it up and do all kinds of animals. He's like, you know what, Pan? I'm going to outdo you in, let's see here, eagles. He tried eagles. Pan was just into like other domesticated animals. But Moose Man here, the Lord of the Moose, he's like, why not? Why not take it all into a new experience? So now you have this part moose, part eagle running around somewhere out there in Maine, of all places. You see how he had to cross the border out of the sacred land of the gods to come down to do this dirty deed with the eagle there. And now that's what you have. You have these half moose, half eagle deities that are out in the world somewhere. Oh, man. Oh, you learn so much here, right? You learn all of these things that's going on in the universe here. And I'm about an hour behind in the comments, isn't it? Oh, my goodness. I said no seances in this house, damn it. That's a long-ass name. His name is I said no seances in this house. What is allowed in the house if it's not seances, right? What is allowed in your house? Do you have a more direct line to the other side? Is that like too old school for you? That's a long name. I want to know why you call yourself that. Usually, I don't mention names specifically to talk about unless it says like D's nuts or something. But your name has a story. I want to know about what's going on with the seances. Is this some type of cultural saying that I've missed out on in life? Let's see here. During an initiation, you heard the words of an infinite creation, the voice that was in your nuts. Well, that's where we create. That would make sense that there's a connection there for you, because that's how we procreate. Why not? Why not hear a voice? Sometimes people call it their second brain down there. It makes decisions for you, right? So why not? You're hearing voices down there. We've had someone on the show here before who uses his microphone to project their thoughts into. So it wouldn't surprise me if it was the other way around, more like a speaker, right? You're you are a schlong speaker. You can hear the voices. Oh man, I just can't handle this anymore. These people on here, the stories that I hear, it's driving me. I should have stayed at church. I know. I just can't stop. Contemplating this. I should have stayed at church. That's where I should have stayed. Now I'm exposed to all of this depraved behavior, where people are talking to their private parts, are hearing voices from them. Right? What's going on down there? Only here, my friends, do you find such real. Now that's real spiritual entertainment, right? Imagine doing a YouTube show like that. Let me. What do you have to say down there? We have a caller. What's going on? Can you tell me what's? Yes, your grandpa's here. It's telling me your grandfather's here, and he doesn't like what you're doing with your inheritance. Could you imagine watching a? Now that would be kind of entertaining, I would think. You know, I would watch it. To be honest with you, I would feel that was quite different than other forms. Where why aren't there? I mean, there's all kinds of these strange YouTube people on here, like Pastor Ricky Bobby dresses up like he's a clown that speaks in tongues and stuff, casts out devils. A like a think of it like a Pentecostal evangelist who interprets his tongues or something like that. This you can make such great videos with that. Everything's in the dark. I'm addicted to those drinks. Oh yeah, I am. I am. You had a spiritual experience at God's window, a beautiful hiking trail. Oh, beautiful, right? You saw it all there around you, all the beauty. You you tried imagining a group of naked ones. I started laughing. My imagination went wild. Now, I think that's saying it has its limitations. I don't think you're supposed to uh, take it to the next level with your. Then it becomes like a sexual fantasy. You are supposed to stop it where you feel comfortable to talk, and not start asking them out on dates and things of that nature. Like, what are you doing later, Susan? No, yeah. Um, let's see here. Where am I at? All these wonderful. So this must be serious. Oh man, look, Raven is here. Good to see you. Uh, are you my Doctor Strange? You love bacon and dogs. That's a weird combination. Bacon and dogs. Um, do you try to crossbreed your dogs and your pigs? Is that what you're going on? So you're shooting for a new type of sausage. Interesting. Very strange. Very strange. These people. Uh, let's see. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Here. Yeah. Yeah. I did take a gummy before I started. If you haven't figured it out, yeah, I'm on the gummies. There's no I have to go today, and I said why not? I got my back hurts. So you figured it all out. You have found me out. You've exposed me. I did it by watching you. Damn it! Remember that commercial in the '80s where the dad comes in the room, he sees his son smoking a joint, and he starts giving him a lecture about drugs, and he turns around, I did it by watching you. And then the dad feels all silent. I mean, that was one of those great. We had so many of those videos. If you grew up in the 80s, I was scared shitless of drugs. When I was, like kindergarten, I'd be going home watching cartoons, and then you see all these drug commercials all the time. I thought like Nancy Reagan was a witch because she'd go on and talk about these. She was scary, and what the drugs. I'd have nightmares about my mother doing drugs, and learning that she later on smoked a joint or something. Oh, I was so scared. Like I really was. I had this deep fear of drugs that lasted most of my teenage years. I mean, I didn't start smoking weed until I was 16, or was it 17? Yeah. I think about 16 to 17. I mean, it took me that long. Now kids are just smoking doobies everywhere. When they're like in sixth grade. It took me a while to start doing drugs, and I did that. I think I smoked marijuana every day until I about 17 to 19. Then I quit all drugs and wanted to grow up. Uh, all right, let's see here. You saw an alien being once? Oh, interesting. And you had an alien earlier, and you flew. It came out of you. It was in the toilet. Okay. Uh, the Jehovah Witnesses used to come to you every single Saturday until I invited a couple over, and they freaked out. You brought a coven over. Yes, you can come have a Bible study with us. Yeah, everyone's in black or skyclad. Everyone. Did you have everyone in skyclad? Oh, that would have been fun, man. I invited the coven over, and they stopped showing up. Oh man. Well, they're supposed to convert you still. Why would you run away from that? That is hilarious. Oh my goodness. I'll remember that one. That'll be a future. Thank you for that story. All I did was the opposite of what I was saying they should do. They haven't come back since I answered the door naked towards them. They haven't come back at all. And I was like, yes, I want to come on in. I'll talk to you. And they haven't come back since. And that was, I think, in like July or something. I just started leaving Christianity back. I don't remember. Let's see here. Probably in zero gravity. Should be interesting. You think so? Immortal beloved. Bad hair day. Yeah, I do. It's like sticking up over here, right? That's all I got here. It's just a bunch of. I wish I could just shave it all off, but people say I look scary with the bald head. So I grew some hair to help other human beings see me, have conversation with me, where they don't think I'm going to beat them up. Because I'm quite a large person. I'm 6'4" and about 210 pounds. And all the weight's in my head here. I could use it if I ever was like the headless horseman, I wouldn't need a sword. I could put this on an end of one of those things and whip people with it. I mean, it's powerful. I've always had this giant head on this body of mine. And you could probably use it as a weapon. Put it in a cannonball. Yeah, it would be just like a cannon hit. So I could destroy a wall. Yeah, recycle. All right. Let's see here. Actually, they can take you from your bedroom even if the doctor's locked and you wake thinking you had a bad dream. Is that what you had? Is that what you tell yourself? Oh, man. They can take you from your bedroom even if the door is locked. Yeah. So how do they do that, right? You see this. You like beam into your room. Now, how does the process work? They decide, some of these alien movies, right, that they can still get in the locked door if they go avoid all these laws. Why do they follow you up the stairs? Why do they do the chase and then stand at the door and knock and stuff. If they have, what is all of that? It is their form of foreplay, is what it is. They can just bypass it all, but they do all this stuff. They are real deranged. The Greys, right? They're intergalactic perverts, and we've talked about them before many times. Yeah, I am a victim. I am a victim, and I have to come forward and let people know and warn you about the Greys and what they can do to you. It's for some people they might enjoy it. I don't know. All right. Psychic surgery too. Yeah, that's who I want to go to get my tonsils taken out. The psychic surgeon, right? Oh man. Let's see here. You personally believe it's more likely extra testicles in transdimensional, just personal belief though. Oh. All right. DJ Gizmo, good to see you. Good to have you here, our friend. Rolling out his techno music today. Hope you've been doing well. We haven't heard from you in quite a while. Has it been quite a while? Master Payson draws the aliens to you at night. Oh, man. Is that like a ritual? That's how you summon the aliens? Through your personal habits there? All right. Lauren Harrington, good to see you. It's time for the weather bard. Due to lack of interest in winter, Florida is no longer taking part. Expect hot weather today. Yeah. Thank you. Our expert at weather, Lauren Harrington, our official correspondent, keeps in touch with the satellites and things to give us on-the-hour weather here on the channel. We have all of these experts, right? We have weather, aliens, we have perversions, all of these experts here. Astrologer Lewis. Yeah. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, I don't know where we're going today, but I hope you're enjoying this. You can go up and touch that thing up there with your fingers right there. You see it, the thumb, or double tap the screen with your fingers. And that's all it takes. And you could subscribe, or you go to the join button and become a community member. Yeah. Thank you for people that are able to make that sacrifice. I know it's difficult for some people, spending a few dollars, but I appreciate you all, because when I stop getting paid, I will stop being here. It will return to being a hobby. So because people believe in me and what I do, I want to keep being here for all of you, having a good time. Let's see here. Thank you. Sounds like a good time. Yeah. What do I think of sodomy? Well, for some people, they enjoy it. I don't. Some people don't like it. Sometimes I rhyme slow. Sometimes I rhyme quick. Let's see here. Crash test dummy. Extreme psychosis and limp weenus. We got nothing to lose. Well, yeah. I guess you'd have nothing to. Why not? Right? Why not? Let me shut this door. Why not? Yeah. That's a good attitude to have, right? I have extreme psychosis and a limp private part. What do I have to lose? If I go ask them out on a date, it's either yes or no, right? What have I got to lose? Now, they might have a lot to lose when they get to know me. That's their problem, because I have an excuse. Yeah. You see, I'm glad that you've learned from our meetings. You have a reason to go on, right? You thought all hope was lost with your AD, but now look at you. You've come such a long way, Raven. We are proud of you. Trying to be healthy and make salad and boom boom. What are you doing? Look at all these perverted people here. Sir Flame Drop the Long now. He's mixing salad with his boom boom. He's he's stirring up the salad. Oh man, I can only see it now. You you doing that, right? Put oh man, there's always new ways. Usually, some people use the mixing spoons, right? Some people shake up their salads, or they grab it and throw it all in their bowls. Not him. He's got his own form of natural stirring of his salad. It's a good way to get the salad dressing all around. Yeah, you're onto something. Maybe you do this as a side hustle. Um, let's see here. The ED elves. You blame it on the elves. It's the fairies, damn it. They're the reason they've caused my limpness. Yeah, blame it on the elves. That's always an option as well. Them damn fairy folk. Oh, see there. See, the leprechauns are calling me now. Britons have those pressed ribs too. They're called king ribs. Oh man. Not at McDonald's. I don't even know what you're eating when you're there, right? Roku is here. Good to see you, good friend Roku. Father, you just got back from the water bank as I was doing Tai Chi and shadow boxing with your new body weights. Yeah, that sounds like a very good workout that you're getting. It's called tossing salad for a reason. See, he heard, growing up for him, he couldn't make, he heard about tossing the salad. And he thought that's what, when he grew up and left his home, his first time with the salad, he's like, this is what we do with salads. That you ever the word tossing the salad? There it is. Oh man. Let's see here. All these wonderful people here. Drink one green pill from a dollar store, and you're still hot. You get all these home remedies on here with people. Getting old is for the faint-hearted. I am still vigorous, and my body just doesn't believe me. Yeah, I feel that happening every day, right? Oh, let's see. Dollar store energy shots are amazing. Yeah, they're not $1 anymore. It's they should call it the $1.99 store. I mean, they have all of everything's like $1.50 or more now. Rarely do you get the dollar thing, right? I don't want to go to the $5 store. I want to go to the dollar store. You don't have everything here as $1. It's confusing. It's like, I remember that when I was younger, going to the penny candy store. I'm like, why is this candy 5 cents? I see. That's why I was never good at math. They screwed it all up. The penny candy store. You did that. See here. Napoleon was short, and look at what he did. Oh man. Let's see here. Napoleon was 5'6", but the British pushed the idea that he was tiny. Oh really? I could see that. That makes sense to me. Yeah, massive ego to compensate. Yeah. Oh, let's see here. He escaped from prison and fled France. When he came back, they laughed and were impressed and let him free. Really? He climbed on a roof like in Assassin's Creed. That happened. Yeah, Napoleon complex. Good to see you, Dexter Martin. Good to have you here, our good friend, for your spiritual entertainment in the morning. Look at that. An hour is about to happen. Just gone by. Right? We're having a good week today. Good day, good week. We got almost 2,000 subscribers in a week so far. We're right like 500 away. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. People enjoy being here, I guess, right? I've only astral glided projecting. Oh, shoot. Let's see. Oh, trying to catch up. I know I'm way behind. At some point, I'll be able to. Right there. I think I'm right here. Tristan, nice to see you. And Tron, our good friend Tron is here. Did you see the new Tron Ares? That was I enjoyed it. They had what was that? The actor on there. He's looks the same as he does when he was on that MTV show, My So-Called Life. I mean, the guy's a vampire. He doesn't age. He doesn't age. He did a vampire movie. I think that was telling, right? He was revealing about him. Did you see him in his vampire movie that he did? He was some like a mad scientist who becomes a vampire. I forgot what that was, but he never ages, right? If you've seen him in all of these movies, he always looks the same. Uh, I forgot what the actor's name was. Oh man. Let's see here. Where am I at here? All these wonderful people. You're doing it all for you, Father Bod. What are you doing? What are we doing here? The Reefer Madness? Yeah. Nancy Reagan was a witch. Yeah, that's how I saw it. I'm not trying to be. I wasn't being political with that. When I was younger, she scared me because she was in all of these drug commercials, and I just associated like drugs with this like satanic panic stuff. That's how I experienced it in the 80s. I was scared of Nancy Reagan. I thought she was a witch. I knew that she wasn't, but I had this fear because drugs were pushed so hard, these anti-drug commercials. And all I did was watch TV a lot of the time when I was young. And, cartoons and stuff. And here's Nancy Reagan talking about drugs all the time. These commercials, they scared the shit out of me. Yeah. You remember those days? Yeah. Now doctors keep pushing them. Yeah. Oh, where is here? Who is here? Trampus Bowmaster here. Walking Celtic art piece and lover of goats. He's got a wonderful channel with all of these wonderful little creatures. Wonderful creatures. Your insurance approved? Good. Glad to hear that. Oh man, we got someone talking about their religion here, of course. Ask mom and dad which drugs are good and bad. That was the slogan up here in Canada. Yeah, doesn't surprise me in the land of the Moose Lord. Oh, where am I? I'm way behind. Yeah, yeah. Behave, Jonathan. Talk to us about your spirituality. Don't preach to us. Yeah. Let's see. You see, you keep seeing aliens all of the time up here in New Jersey. It's like a plague. Ice keeps picking. Oh, that's not the kind of aliens we are talking about. Uh, that's a little bit political. We don't get into the politics. For real, Jonathan, respect everyone's views. We are not into that. See, you're making the moderators uncomfortable, Jonathan. When you're sharing your religion with people and they don't like it, and you keep doing that, that is a nuisance. What if I came into your home, skyclad, and talk to you about the glories of Wicca over and over again? To the point where I get real excited and a magic wand comes out. You would be uncomfortable with that, right? Unless you really like magical wands, maybe you would like it, but most people would find it uncomfortable. That's when you stop. You don't keep going with it. Margarita's here. Good to see you. And Buongiorno. Marco, our good friend from Italy, is here. Let's see. Repent to Allah, brother. Give me $20 and I'll repent to Allah. No problem. Yeah. $20 is all it takes. I got my carpets ready to go. I am ready. Got my compass out to point east to Mecca. $20. That's it. All right. The ascended masters, Jesus different from the Christian Jesus? Well, everyone is, when they write about a Jesus or they think about a Jesus, it's all subjective Jesus, right? There's only one Jesus. There's only one Jesus. There's not lots of them. Unless you live where I am. My neighborhood, I'm a minority. A lot of my neighbors are named Jesus and Mary, Maria, all of them. But in terms of the Lord Jesus, there's only one. There's not many lords. There's only one, right? So it's all subjective. Saying there's only one way makes it seem like the truth, and to repent makes it seem even less like the truth. Yeah, the fact that you have these people trying to convince you all the time, right? Why do you need to be convinced? Why is it necessary to have debates about the deity? Cannot the deity do it itself? Why do I have to be an apologist for Islam or Christianity? Why can't the deity defend itself? Why are you necessary? Why can't the deity do his own dirty work? And think about that. You leave the heaven and hell basically in the hands of a finite being that certainly can be like this person here and annoy the shit out of people where they don't want to hear it. I mean, if you're a deity, you have the responsibility to making yourself known, not the people who make believe about you. Let's see, what are we doing here? Oh man, we're talking about this Quran pedophilia. This is terrible. Blake, good to see our good friend from the land of Wales. You got your tattoo booked? You can't wait? Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Looking forward to seeing it. Watching me is like foreplay. Well, whatever helps, right? We have people on here that say I work miracles for them. A lot of people talk about their bowel movements, and for you, it's foreplay. It gets you in the mood. That means I'm doing my job. I'm an entertainer. As long as you're paying me, I don't have to see it. I'm over here, just being me. And if that satisfies you, then that you pay the bills. Oh, let's see here. Oh, getting baked. Oh, by long fingers. Those grace. Oh shit. Yeah, now you're getting into the intimate details. You're thinking what you haven't really heard that's been played down as more truth. That's a selling truth for the ascended. That's what they want you to call them, the Greys. We will call us the ascended. Let's see. You like the idea that aliens wear suits, and that's why they look like gray with big black eyes, because the Earth would give them diseases. If they're afraid of diseases, why do they do all this probing stuff? If they're so afraid of diseases, right? I don't know. I'm a well-rounded God. Thank you. Great deal. Oh man. Oh, they're doing anal. They're doing analmancy, as Sherpa says. Oh, it's a new form of dark arts, analmancy. Yeah, because it's often not enjoyable with some people. Some of these new conjurers of magic, right? Be careful what coven you're in. Yeah, you always have to check the bottoms. They might be doing analmancy in there. Yeah, maybe Lewis in our game. Maybe your spellcaster could learn a little anomancy. That would be a spell we could work out to use on some elf somewhere. Let's see how. Yeah, Jonathan's not being kind. What a surprise! What a surprise! Oh yes. Yeah. See, some of the stuff I can't repeat that people say out here. It's terrible. Oh, Jonathan, you're becoming the Jesus mind virus now for people. Look at that. You just try to be courteous. People will listen to you. I was courteous to people when I started doing the show. I started out when I was a Christian, uh, bitching about Christianity. And then I left Christianity. I was always courteous to people. Oh, my allergies are getting to me. Yeah, I talk to all people, and I don't agree with everyone. I'm courteous to all people and kind. Uh, Unless you want to, heckle me in my own home, and then we'll have fun with you. But usually courteous. Hail Canada. Oh, man, where are we at here? Oh, Hail Woden. You swiped up by mistake, and it took me to Fundy's live. Oh no! Yeah, once you start using that language, your algorithm thing that hears your voice, it puts it in there. Your late uncle was called Uncle Toss. uh, Not blind but thick glasses. He called him Uncle Toss. Oh. For Kedin so loved the world that she bestowed Abad to us, bringing spiritual entertainment to ease the worries and laugh away the fear. And for whoever shall receive from the Bard shall experience the hour. When they had 5 and dime, they'd been saving all the old signs. Oh, that's right. Yeah, 5 and the tens. Oh, interesting. Oh, those were the good old days, right? Oh, let's see here. Just a little bit behind. I got plenty of time here. Theo the Magus is here. Good to see you, our friend Theo the Magus. Do you practice anomancy, Theo the Magus? I got to start people who have, pentagrams or pentacles in your circle thing. I'm going to have to start asking you that at the door. Because where I live in Florida, if you did not know this, sodomy is illegal. It is on our law books. And so I have to check these things out. I'm a law-abiding citizen. And I have the obligation to uphold the laws of my state. So I'm going to have to start, profiling people. I see upside down pentacle. That tells me something about you, that you might be practicing anomancy. So we have to look into those things. Yeah. We should start our own police force, I think. Like the Muslims, they got the Muslim police forces over there. I remember watching one, and there's a lot of Islamic people in the UK. And in some of their little cities that they have like the recognized sanctioned off areas, and they have their own police enforcement, the Quran police, and they go around making sure that you're following all of the sacred laws of that other book that they have, and they'll kick your ass if you're not. If you out there, you're walking down the streets of Abbey Road there with a ghetto blaster playing Metallica. They'll take that, destroy it, kick your ass. They enforce the law of Allah. Maybe something like that, yeah. Let's see here. I read that. Oh, man. Yeah. Let's see. Does he have teachings I've watched several times, and he only meditates and insults people? Who? I forgot who you're talking about here. Someone has a cult. Oh, that's interesting. We love cults here. The main guy in Tron Aries is creepy in your opinion. Oh, Jared Leto. That's who he was. That's who the name was. Yeah, he never ages. He always looks the same. If you've ever seen him, he is always the same, right? You got tea candles, burn all wax. There's a special recipe to say Jared Leto and other people with money get it. Oh, the special recipe. Nancy Reagan is also for following astrology very. Oh, is she really? Is she really? Yeah, I don't know much about her. I just remember that from my childhood. You don't eat candy anymore. You buy craft items at dollar stores. She had an astrologer on staff. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. You do this to help more likes for people. Thank you, Tron. Yeah, Tron is that. I think you're one of his alternative accounts. Okay, I get it. Nancy had a machine made for her on astrology. Really interesting. American history. Oh man. Let's see where we at here. Oh, you're free to come up here and hang out anytime, brother. No, I don't really care. You could be totally skyclad. I've had more covenants than I can shake my stick at. Well, that's how they greet one another in your coven. They take their magical wands out and touch poles, cross the streams. You've heard you can use a stick or as a wand? Oh, Alyssa, good to see you. Alyssa Taylor, to have you here. The first one in one holster. Oh man. You're more of a staff guy. Trampus is more of a staff guy. You got a staff you carved yourself? Yeah. I have a walking stick. That's all I have. You prefer the staff as well? Lord is a human title. It's not much to say he is Lord of Lords, especially when he wasn't that. When searching something to this flesh, I go to Grand Canyon, thank you. Road trip if needed. I have fuel funds ready. Searching something happens to this flesh. When something happens to this flesh, you talking about alien abduction? You're ready to go to the Grand Canyon to get away. The Greys don't like the Grand Canyon. Let's see here. All hail Captain Christ. Oh man. You guess wands keep your fingers or hands protected from energy? Oh, really? You've got your fingers burned? Oh, Lord. We're talking about the meaning of lords? Okay. There's a link also on my last post on Natalie Rowe's channel. Oh, the older one about. Oh, cheers, everyone. Yeah, good to have you here as well. All of these wonderful people having these conversations together. We are here every day talking to one another. Spiritual entertainment with my rabbit totem. Where's my rabbits at? They're running around here somewhere. $5 for candies now with penny candy. That's right. Yeah. Careful swiping pyramid heads raw. What are you doing to a pyramid head? Oh, well, I don't understand that. Thank you for your congratulations. Yes. Who's got the coat? Oh man, you have to watch it. Yeah. Where did my chat thing go here? It rolled up again. Let me see if I just lost myself. Lost all my comments here. Trying to find my way back. Oh, all right. Let's see here. Friendly reminder: it's not against the law to wear armor. Oh, that sounds like fun. You started playing Diablo 4, and it's cool. Yeah, I haven't played Diablo for 4 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. I wasn't into it. I don't like hack and slashes that much myself. You're making a suit of pork chops and bacon and armor. You are, son. I'm doing a show. Can you? I'm. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I got another. Just I got 40 more minutes. I'm 40 more minutes. I'm doing a show. He's playing with his friends' video games there. Let's see it. It also is not against the law to carry a shield. Really? That'd be fun to walk around in public like that. You're planning on changing your profile pic? Oh, there you changed it to a chicken foot. Is that a chicken foot that you have there? I can't see. It was depending on location. You don't take advice before checking for yourself. You got bored of the pentagram? Oh man, where did I go? I just lost my place again. Trying to find there I am. All right. This one is interesting but difficult to make out. Yeah, I can't tell what's in the image. It looks like a chicken foot is what it looks like to me. All right, take care, Jeanette. Good to see you, Billy Elliot, brother of light. You've been lost for years. The triangle crown hat guy. He has a cult now. Very interesting. Hey, I'm not in competition with you here. I'm working. You need to stop. Yeah, I'm in his using my computer in his room here. Have you seen his posts? No, I haven't seen that one. I never even watched the triangle hat guy. I'm afraid to. Once you start watching him, you get sucked into his powers. It's entertainment. Chicken foot, that one got me. Doesn't it look like a chicken foot to you? His thing. It looks like a giant. But my glasses aren't the best right now, and my gummies are hitting me pretty hard. So it's probably not a chicken foot. It's a Bahamut with a torch. Doesn't look like a Bahamut to me. It looks like just like a chicken foot up in the air is what I see there. Let's see. The mods are aggressive on his channel. It's a non-violent cult. You don't care. Yeah. Their dear ass follower as they hold him as raw Jesus. That's what they call him. They call him my dear ass and raw Jesus. Is that what they call him? Raw Jesus? That's bizarre. That's a strange title. Raw Jesus. This is really, really bizarre. You thought the flower de lis, but maybe it's a chicken foot. Oh, you see it too as a chicken foot. Yeah, that's what I see. Like he really likes chicken feet. Maybe he's got pet chickens on his channel, or he enjoys eating. Now he's got the Bahamut. That's the Bahamut. Now I see it. The Bahamut. See, I don't read all of his posts because of his energy, but I do watch his live log. So there's more energy in his posts than there is in his live stream. Is that what you're saying? He has power over people when you watch him. He's a seducer of mankind, the false prophet. I bet he gets that a lot. He is beyond understanding, really. Interesting. Some people have so power. That's your pendant right there. Your Bahamut head that you have there is your pendant. Interesting. Oh man. No more chicken feet. Now that you still see that looks like a starfish with eyes. For me, I know he could be a Bahamut, but it looks like a starfish with eyes. That's because of my glasses. I'm like, oh, he really likes the under the sea theme park. Yeah. Oh man, you have seen some call him Jesus. Really? Wow. But he also see people predict the end times and rapture weekly. So many people have prophets in their alias too. Well, you being a deity, you know who the true prophets are, right? Your Maple Lord of Moose. You should know the difference between the real and the fake ones, right? So we have to look to you for this advice and wisdom. Well, that's interesting that people would call him Jesus. He's been doing those medications for 7 years every day. Interesting. 7 years every day. It was a small Bahamut head. Oh, that's what you have now, not the starfish. Don't get sucked into his nonsense. Yeah, I'm trying to run my own cult here. I have my own problems. I haven't reached Jesus status yet. I'm trying to work my way there. I haven't got to. I'm at false prophet stage. I'm at the false prophet stage. That's what I've been dubbed here. That I am the servant of the Antichrist. I want to work my way up to Antichrist. As I'm being the false prophet, you're still number two, or number three, rather, if you go devil, Antichrist, false prophet. So I'm trying to work my way up and to become the beast. I'm just starting out. I think probably maybe 5 more years it'll take me. I need more of a cult following at first. We only have a few people that are willing to commit to the circumcision. There's only like a handful, maybe 30 people have got circumcised. Even with they've already been circumcised, we still had people that like, I'm really a believer. You take more skin off. I'm like, all right, we can do that. All right. Let's see here. It's a goat's head, not necessarily vomit. You leave it up to the interpretation. I see a starfish. I see a starfish. The official leg shaving of 2026. It was a lovely winter, ladies. Oh man, yeah. The winters were rough up there, right? I can imagine living in New York. Man, he is way too mean to be Jesus. You think so? This cult leader. Yeah, I try to learn from the others their mistakes. Don't be mean, right? Don't abuse your followers. Don't have whipping sessions, sexually or for punishment or for both. Those things never work out when you're running a cult. If you're having a Kool-Aid party, make sure the Kool-Aid doesn't kill them, because then your cult is over with. If you kill all your damn members, what do you have? Nothing. You're done. If you don't give them the Kool-Aid that kills, give them the Kool-Aid that gets them high. That's what you want to do. Put a bunch of LSD in it or something. Then you have a party, right? Manson knew that. Manson was a cult leader. He got all his followers. But what did he do? He had to go out and kill people and stuff. That doesn't work out to you. You can't have like an army of mass murderers. What can work is orgies. Orgies can work. But you have to have everyone involved, not just the leader. Everyone doing it with the leader. That's no fun for the rest of the people. So I'm trying to learn what's best, because I want to be the best kind of cult leader there is. I mean, there's so many failed cult leaders. Because you're not. You have to think socialist when you're doing a cult. Making sure everyone has got the same and everything. That's what you have to really aim for, right? As cult leaders, you exist for the cult. You are the symbol of the cult. You are the representative. You are the president you are the first amongst equals. You are all of these things to the idea of being the cult. You are just the face of it. And if you are a cult leader, you have to be a servant to your community. They are not there to serve you. That so many cults in the past have turned into dictatorships, and we can't do that. If you're going to be a cult leader, have the cults be something that lasts and that everyone is having a good time. That's very important, right? Oh, man. Prostate exam. Good to see you. Everyone, bend over. He is here to give you the checking with cheer. Prostate exam. Good to see you. If you see a starfish, that's actually fun. Oh, so you're putting your anus up to taking a little picture of you. That's a picture of his anus. Theo the anus. Take out the A and switch the M around, make it an N. We can call you Theo the anus. There's a chocolate starfish right there, just for you in his profile picture. He had us all fooled. We thought it was a regular starfish. And no, it's live action, is what it is. You're with your maple circumcision. You're in the circumcision queue. You're waiting to get to the top. Yeah. Gorilla Fortilla, good to see you. You haven't seen you in a while. Just floating in to say hello. Good to see you, our good friend. Always nice to get a visit from people like you coming back to saying hello. Thank you for stopping in, our friend. Appreciate that. Where am I at? Take care, riders on the storm. Abundance to you as well. You're still spreading the good word? You are, good. About what? What deity? What good word are we talking about? 28 years later teaches you about cult-like behavior. I've never seen that one. No, I haven't seen that one. There's a whole bunch of those 28-day things, 28 years, 28 months. There's a whole bunch of. I haven't seen that series yet. I'm currently at the end of a series called Hysteria, which is a nostalgia-like horror movie from the 80s. They're not copying off Stranger Things, but it's the same experience of nostalgia, especially from me because it's from Detroit. All of the stuff that they had in the show, Detroit, Michigan, in the 80s. And it's a real funny if they make fun of the Satanic Panic in a very funny way, referring to one of the Christian ladies in it was referring to children that are watching the Thundercats as an introduction to bestiality. I always knew why I wanted to go to the donkey show when I was younger. It's because I was watching Thundercats. The Christians were right. Who thinks of this shit, right? Who thinks of that shit? When I was a kid watching Thundercats, I wasn't interested in like bending Lionel over. I mean, who thinks of this bizarre shit? Like, oh, look at Chitara. Look at that wand, how she makes it go around. I want to go on a date with someone like that. I mean, can you imagine these people, how deranged their thinking is? These fanatics, right? Everything is the devil. Thundercats is an introduction into bestiality. I mean, that's their mentality. These people, there's such dark things are in their closet, right? Manifesting, and they're trying to project it onto all these people, all of their fears. I mean, it's like they've grown up in a sex dungeon. Oh, am I Jewish? Yes. How did you know? Was it the Star of David on the gold coins representing the abundance of Jewish people? How did you know? What gave it away? Was it the new, the thing they put on the head? Well, real serious people about Judaism, we also wear the menorah cape. We all have menorahs on the back of our capes, to show our Jewish pride. Where people that they have all especially the Hasidic Jews they look like they're the Amish Jews. We're like, nope, you don't have a cape on. You're not serious about your Judaism, right? And you don't have your Star of David on your gold coins. Use American currency. No, we use gold coins with the Star of David on it, right? Oh, man. Well, these conversations, right? These people ask these, they're wanting a certain answer to their bullshit. You're not going to get that answer here. We're going to have fun with you. Let's see. Mine Israeli. Yeah. Yes, I am. There's only one Israel, that's me. You love those things? Yeah. Can't you see the Star of David? There you go. Yeah, it's right there, right? Yeah, it's all here, right? Most of all desire to create cults, do so for their lower desires. Those of higher frequency typically orient away from leadership, encouraging individual leadership. Don't listen to him. He is a deity. See, he is trying to get people to move to Canada and follow him around on his sacred moves. See, he is doing his philosophy there. People who want to make cults are great people. Don't listen to him. He is a deity. He just wants you to go to Canada so he can give you a ride on his moose. No, we're on to your scams, Lord of the Moose. We're on to your scams here. You're not getting away with that here. We know what you're doing here. Oh man. Let's see here. Where am I at? Yeah, welcome to the synagogue right here. Um Thundercats used to love Thundercats. They were actually awesome. Yeah, we weren't sexually aroused by watching Thundercats. Well, maybe kids nowadays. I mean, there's all kinds of weird shit. My son, I bring my children to a youth event for teens. They don't get to go. It's at a library, so it's not religious or anything. And he gets there. Everyone's talking about what are you? What are you? They're always into what is he doing? And he told me someone there said they're attracted to ponies. And he is autistic, so he is telling me all this shit about these other kids, right? And who likes ponies, right? So who knows, right? Who knows? Um, maybe they were watching Thundercats or something. Yeah. Transformers has introduced us to trans people. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Nigel, nice to see you. You're having a good time here? Go up and touch the like button if you are here. We do this every day. I've got another 20 something minutes with you for your spiritual entertainment privilege. Every morning I am here. And tomorrow morning I will be here at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I don't have to drive anywhere tomorrow morning. So I'll be here first thing in the morning for you, for your spiritual entertainment in the morning. It's always nice to be here. I do this every day. Like and subscribe. There's always content, always YouTube shorts or making videos about the earth-based spirituality. I'm always on here every day doing these comedy spirituality shows. Think about becoming a community supporter if you believe in what I'm doing. There's a join button over there. You can buy me a small, medium, or large coffee and be a part of our Discord community. There'll be a link that pops up, says, here, join Discord. Hello there. Are you currently studying? Yes, I am. What subject? Canadian deities. Yeah. Lord of the Moose. He is here in the chat. Lord of the Moose. Oh, man. All hail the cold mopes. You're not familiar with the image. This one here, that is just a tarot card. Yeah, 4 of Pentangles. It's from like some rabbit tarot. I love rabbits, so that's why. Right? I love rabbits, don't I? Where's your lady rabbit at? My boy rabbit here is just laying down next to me. They're beautiful creatures, right? You're a beautiful creature. He's like, I need to be pet now. He's just laying next to me. So I had to reach down there and pet them. You think that I'm hilarious? Yeah, I try. Drink the syrup and eat the bark. Yeah, that's what he wants you to do. Yeah. I'm only straight for Optimus Prime. Oh man. Oh man. You want to get into his matrix of leadership, don't you? You love rabbits too? You have a bunch of them? Yeah, they're beautiful creatures, right? Mine don't like to be picked up. Other rabbits do. Mine are kind of feral, inbred. There's something wrong with them upstairs. They're not like the other rabbits. They're very close to being wild, but they are. That's how they are. We love them how they are. We love them for how they are. See, Bumblebee peeing in Transformers implies they have genitals in the Bayverse version. Yeah. Did you ever see the lug nuts hanging down? They're all of the robot men. They have private parts, right? Let's see. The first Transformers. Remember the giant Constructicon had the big. He had one giant testicle that was hanging down. You remember that? The Constructicons? Yeah. Oh, just saying. Yeah. You're watching the simple druid practices and loved your crystal and what it represents for you now. It's heartwarming and true. We give these items power, print, and meaning. Interesting. Yeah. I don't remember what I said that, but I'm glad that you have found peace in it. You can't spell cultured without cult. There you have it. Yeah, cult is not a negative term. It's like a group that focuses on a specific form outside of the norm, right? Everything's a cult. Man, my son is in the other room. Look how loud he is, right? Transformers definitely do not have private parts. He has an oil filter. What are you doing in your oil filter? Oh man, you're defending the non-sexuality of your robots, right? That's why they took GoBots off. It was too much for kids to handle. The what was his name? Some of those GoBots, they would start getting it on and stuff. And the cartoon era of the 80s, they weren't ready for sexualized cartoons. Now children are ready for sexualized cartoons. When I was a kid, it was no sexual violence, and now it's okay. It's a normal for your children to be watching, like Gumby and Pokey getting it on. Oh, that's claymation. Even the claymation has changed, right? I got to tell them to be quiet. Can you guys keep it down, please? I'm in show. There you are. Had to yell at them. They're all home spring break, right? And this is all usually I'm on when they're all sleeping. And now they're all awake, running around, doing their thing. The giant one that ate the pyramid, yet another example of Transformers with genitalia. It had testicles. Yeah, see, this is a thing. This is a matter of scholarly debate. Do the Transformers have private parts or do they not? How do they breed? Where do they come from? Right? This is the great mystery of Transformers. You got to head out. Take care, Gorilla. Nice to see you again. He'd love to see that filter. Oh yeah, take pictures. Get like an OnlyFans. Yeah, think about that. If you made an OnlyFans page as a Transformer and were showing people your inner dimensions, you would make a lot of money. And people are really into like robots, right? Oh man, where are we at here? Two worlds that shouldn't collide. Yeah, GoBots and Transformers. Yeah, you remember the struggle. Oil filter genitalia. What's the difference? Hey, you need to shut the door. You need to shut the door when you do that. I hope you didn't hear what he was doing there. That's the difference is you're not a miss. Yeah, what's the difference between the oil filter, genitalia, and lug nuts? We want to know. Some of you people, there's all kinds of people into strange perversions, right? The anatomy of a car. Yeah, tell us how do you sexualize your automobile? It has rims and wheels too. What are you doing with these rims and wheels? What are you doing here? Yeah, for some people, it's just a mode of transportation or a fantasy character in a show, but for some people, it's all kinds of fun that you can't do out in public, right? See, the Transformer cartoons are genuinely hilarious. You think so? Am I assuming the Transformers gender? Yeah, you got to ask that question. Ask that question. Better keep the. Oh, let's see here. This person is getting blocked. Why do you got to come on here and be an asshole? What an asshole. Oh, basically robot semen. Oh, geez. You're getting into the peculiar. That's how you see your oil. What are you doing to the gas? The thing where you put your gas in. Wow. Strange perversions of people on here. See, I don't mind the later time you're on right now. Early mornings are rare for you. Yeah, the mornings are best for me. Yeah, best for me. This later time happens once in a while. This is where your knowledge stops. Your car had a 454. Is that some type of new sexual position? A 454. I know about 6'7" and 6'9". Is this a new thing that people are doing now? The 454s. I don't. I see. I can't get my head around this. These new sexual things of people today. I'm more traditional. Like with the numbers, doesn't go beyond the sixes, right? But for you people, uh, it's a whole new world, right? Um, let's see here. Transformers OnlyFans, yeah. Think about it. You can make a lot of money. There was a rock group that went around dressed up as Transformers, and they did covers of like Led Zeppelin and stuff like that, or Black Sabbath. They were a cover band that dressed up like the Transformers, and they were really good. If think about if you had an OnlyFans Transformers page, you could dress up like a robot. You'd make a lot of money. There's a lot of perverts out there. Let's see, where am I at here? The cartoons are loaded with adult humor and endos. Yeah, bunch of perverts. Oh man. Don't be telling people your $1 million ideas. Yeah, I want people to get rich, right? You can just send me money later. Say your idea about dressing up as a transformer and having my OnlyFans page made me millions of dollars. You're right. There are a lot of perverts out there. Why not make money off of them by dressing up and presenting as a robot to them? Let's see here. Only formers page. Yeah. Optimus Prime is an ally. Oh man. Let's see here. Oh, your Chevy has got big blocks. You like big blocks and you cannot lie, right? Oh yeah. You're taking your love affair to a new level of your automobile. Um, the original Optimus voice actor is Canadian. See, yeah, he is promoting Canada here. It's the place of the gods. Some is 41. See, I don't know what the hell that is. These strange perversions of people here. Submarine 41, I can only imagine. We are going down under the water. Um, me people? What is a me people? That's what you call your new community of robot lovers? We are me people. How do you even know that? Yeah, drink the syrup. Yeah, He is here to provide the services of his sacred syrup. Thank you, Lord Maple, Lord of Moose, and of the Moose Satire and Centaur communities of Montreal. He runs the center there for the conservation of Centaur and Satyr folks. You can all go and you want him to be the meat people. No, he is not. He is not into the cannibalism. These are all his children. Uh, you love your truck. I bet you do. I do. There's nothing wrong with that. We had a show. I've shared this with people before on the History Channel. My strange my love addiction or something it was called. And there was a gentleman who was in love with his Chevy Nova. Uh, he called it Jazz. He had He was a homosexual relationship with his male car. It was a male car. So even with people with cars, there's diversity, right? Um, so then they did another show 10 years later, and he was getting it on with his car. He had no problem telling people on television, the whole world, about what he did. 10 years later, they came back. Do you still love your cars? They had another show, my still love addiction, or whatever it's called later on. My strange love, strange. I can't remember it is. They did play like Depeche Mode, Strange Love on there one time. So 10 years later, what happens? Is he still with Chaz, his Chevy Nova, or whatever the hell it was? No. Chaz got in a car accident. So now he had a new car that he was making love to, and this was a female. And he had two females, and then he had a whole lineup of other cars that he takes out. They are practicing like a polygamy. He is in relationship with all, like he was having car orgies is basically what he was doing. But the sad thing about Chaz, his Chevy Nova that got in a car accident, that son of a bitch didn't bother to get it fixed. He let it be wrecked. And how did all of this love that you had for this car is gone because you chose not to repair it? What a terrible thing. Just abandoning your car? Shame on you. Chaz has feelings, I bet. All of those things that you've done to your car, think of Chaz just being left out like a car whore out in the cold. Now is in pieces all over a junkyard, or being sold as parts now to other people who love their cars. Think about that. Let's see here. Oh man. Let's see here. Robosexuality, it's not a perversion. It's an upgrade. Oh man, they already have slogans for it, right? Oh my goodness here. Oh, maple bacon. That's what you're eating. Reminds me of the science fiction horror Flesh That Hates. I've never seen that one. Flesh That Hates. There was once a guy who fell in love with his car, and he started attacking the muffler. Yeah, that's sad. Yeah, that was a terrible. That's all. That was on YouTube like 10 years ago. The guy with the muffler in the parking lot. It's sad when people are like that, right? Screwing their cars. Um, all those cars at the junkyard are out of control. Oh man, they will love their AI robots probably. And some people already love they have AI girlfriends, right, or boyfriends. Yeah, the AI chats is set, and some people are just the AI can talk to you. It says interesting things. I use mine as my research assistant, and it has unique things, and sometimes it can completely make up all kinds of bullshit as well. I mean, it's not very intelligent. Some of the one time I asked it to give a channel summary of what I'm doing. It said that I was It said I was into promoting the Welsh language and a proper understanding of being Celtic. No, that's not what I was doing. Where do you get this from? It just made it all up. I mean, the thing is not that intelligent. You have to guide it. You really have to guide it. Yeah, I don't know if I saw before I came on. Speaking of, what did I use the word? The Celtic. I watched this one show. They're complaining about the word Celtic being used to describe. It just meant language groups, is what their point was. Which there's truth to that, but it also has a sociological function to represent a spirituality. You can't deny that. And they were complaining about that. And I don't want to say their name, but in the name they had pagan. I'm like, you could say the same thing about pagan. You're using it as an identity marker for what you are doing. And You're complaining about proper usage of words. Pagan is a derogatory thing that goes back to the Romans. You're using it to represent your religious identity. Why can't people use Celtic? I mean, it was ridiculous. Um, let's see, where am I at? Most of them are AI boyfriends, probably. You ask them to give you the source for your essay. Yeah, AI is not AGI. People confuse this. I don't even know what the hell that is. AGI? What is that? What is that? It worked well with that prompt. Long ago, the Dragonborn, you lost your first love, was Lydia. Lydia was the house Carl, right? That you get when you save Whiterun. Is that was that Lydia, or was Lydia the werewolf lady? Yeah, there's a werewolf lady in there. Um, in terms of video games, I just finished Veilguard a few. Was it yesterday or the day before? I can't remember. And it was, I think it was the day before, or was it yesterday? I can't remember. It was a great conclusion to this long story. If you like, I like the Dragon Age. Veilguard wasn't well done like the first one or Inquisitor. That was really well done. But you get a conclusion to this long saga of this long, beautiful story in the Dragon Age video games. If you follow the lore, if you read the stuff, you get this really good ending to it that was very appropriate. Outside of that, some of the game mechanics weren't the best, but I was there for the story. I really enjoyed it, and now I've gone back to playing Fallout because I just watched the Fallout series last week or the week before, and I'm like, I want to go play a little bit of Fallout now. So that's what I've been doing. But let's see here. We are at the end, my friends, of your spiritual entertainment for today. I will return back to you tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for your spiritual entertainment. Nothing more, nothing less. Hope you had a good time today. I had a good time. You made me laugh quite a few times today, some of you. And I really enjoy having these conversations. Now my kids are laughing. All right. We'll see you later.